Question 9 is problem solving using algebra. So we're told that a hotel has a rectangular swimming pool. Its length is x meters and its width is y meters, and we've got the perimeter, which is 44 meters. And in part A, the first instance, we're asked to write down an equation in terms of x and y. So, given that the perimeter is all the way around the outside of the shape, we can see that if we add that up algebraically, that's going to give you 2x plus 2y is equal to the perimeter, and we know that the perimeter is 44. So that is the simplest interpretation of the formula in part A. Similarly, in part B, we're asked to write down a second equation. So we've got to look at the other information we've got, which is that the area of the swimming pool is 112 meters squared. So again, algebraically, what's the area of this shape? Well, it's going to be the base times the height. So the base here is 6 times the height, which is y. That's going to give us the area algebraically, which we know is equal to 112. So that is going to be our second equation. In part C, we're asked to use our graphic display calculator to find the value of x and the value of y. So we've got these two equations here. We could work through and try and solve these simultaneous equations manually, but we're told we can use the GDC. So the first equation, we can just rearrange, and in fact you may have had this as your original answer. You can just rearrange this to give you, well, it'd be 2y equals 44 minus 2x, so therefore y, if we just half it, would be 22 minus x. That's going to be your first equation. And similarly here, we can rearrange this and we get y equals 112 over x. So if you graph both of those on your GDC and find the intersection, you should find that you end up with the value of x as equal to 8 at the intersection, and the value of y is equal to 14. And you may have actually had these the other way around. Both of those are acceptable. The answer to part D then: determine the area of the hotel swimming pool as a percentage of an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And we've got the dimensions of the Olympic-sized swimming pool here. So first of all, the Olympic swimming pool, we need to work out the dimensions of that. So 50 times 25 is going to give you 1,250 meters squared. We then want the proportion of the hotel swimming pool, which we said was 112 meters squared, over that 1,250, express that as a percentage, and that gives us an answer of 8.96%.